Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do my weekly recap of my life in the hobby, where I'm going to talk about my card hunting adventures, shopping hauls, mail days, news, those type of things, right? All right, so on Monday and Tuesday I didn't do anything. There was no Target drop on Tuesday morning. But there was one on Wednesday morning, and it was probably, let me see, in the last, I don't know, 4 months of me buying stuff on Target.com, this week was probably the weakest week of drops on Target.com. There wasn't a lot of product. There was Donruss Football Blasters, Prism Baseball Megas, Select Football Blasters, and I think there was Metal Hockey, right? None of that stuff was red carded. For the Donruss Football Blasters, there was about 9 to about 10,000 boxes available. And Target limited people to only 3 blasters per person. It dropped in waves. And so there were multiple times where I was able to get 2 or 3 into my cart, but I wasn't able to check out. Whenever I got into my cart and I would try to check out as fast as I could, it gave me an error and I would have to find that product again on Target.com and try again. And it happened a couple times, maybe 2 to 4 times. So that was a little frustrating, but that's okay. I'm not really into Donruss football. I think it's a good product, but I don't think it's not considered one of the top football products. So next came Prism Baseball Megas, which I decided to pass on. I don't really care that much for Prism Baseball. Now, Select Baseball, I think looks really nice, but Prism Baseball, I might open some up for the channel if I can get a good deal on it, but I don't have a Prism card here, but I'm trying to see if I have an example here. But Prism Baseball, so Prism, the way the card is designed, it looks very plain, but it looks very clean compared to Select Baseball or Select cards. Select cards, they just, I don't know, they just pop out. They just look so, they've got like I don't know how to describe it. I don't have a Prism Baseball card to show you guys, but here, let me grab a Select card here. So a Select card, right, it has all this intricate design around the border, right? And then when you combine that with unlicensed baseball player, where you don't see the logo or anything, it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. But when you take the Prism border, which is a very, there's more straight lines, and it's a little more plain, but it's very clean. Because there isn't as much going around on the border, and you combine that with unlicensed uniform of a baseball player, it looks even more bland than normal. So that's just my opinion. That's just what I've observed with Prism Baseball, and that's why I didn't jump on the Prism Baseball Megas, even though it was a Mega. I decided to pass up on it. I might open up some Prism Baseball in the future, but that just all really depends on how desperate I get. Next came Select Football Blasters, and these were available for local pickup only. I didn't see any available for pickup in the Twin Cities. For me, I couldn't even get the page to load for the longest time. It wasn't until later in the drop where I was finally able to get it to load, but then there was nothing available for pickup in my area, so I couldn't get anything. So yeah, this Target drop on Wednesday, the 15th of September, there was nothing. I didn't buy anything. So But I was tempted to buy the Fire Baseball Blaster. Kind of tempted to buy the Prism Baseball stuff and the Heritage Baseball stuff for the channel. And the Heritage Mega Box is still available, and sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, man, $40? Man, that's a lot of cards for $40. That's kind of a good deal. But at the same time, it's Heritage as well. So Heritage is one of those sets that you'll see like last year's stuff still on shelves. Like I've seen some pictures of people posting up the shelves at like Walmart or Target in Canada, and I still see 2020 Heritage on the shelves, which is funny to me. So, but yeah, so this Wednesday, September 15th, Target.com did drop stuff, but I decided to not get anything. So, and that's okay. Plus, I couldn't get the Donruss Football Blasters. Like I said, I got into my cart a few times, but I was not able to check out. So no big deal. So later that day, in the afternoon, I was able to run out to Barnes & Noble. And I haven't been going to Barnes & Noble. The Barnes & Noble that I usually go to, they'll post up on Instagram saying, hey, we've got baseball or Pokemon or sports cards in, like first come, first serve, you know, and there's like a 2 items total per person limit. And so they've stopped posting it. It has probably been about, in the last maybe 5 weeks, they've posted up once. And so I decided just to go check them out, just because, again, I didn't get anything on Target.com that morning. And people have been saying that Prism Basketball has been available at Barnes & Noble. And so I was like, I'll go check it out. So I went there and I got pretty lucky. I didn't get any Prism Basketball, but I was able to pick up 2 more Topps Chrome Blasters. Right? And usually in my area, once one Barnes & Noble gets their shipment, then you kind of know, like, to go check out the other Barnes & Nobles, right? And so later that night, I went again to another Barnes & Noble, and I was able to pick up 2 more Topps Chrome Blasters. I wasn't going to pick up any more Topps Chrome. I was actually going to try to save my money and buy mega boxes. But at the same time, I've heard that Target's not going to be getting Topps Chrome mega boxes, and that Topps Chrome mega boxes are only Walmart exclusives. And so I was like, man, that's like a $65 box. I think that's how much Walmart is charging for Topps Chrome mega boxes right now. So I was like, and I've had really good luck with blasters, and so I was like, I'll pick up. And plus Target.com, for a week there, they increased the price of a blaster box to $45, and then right now a blaster box is $40 at Target. And so with me having luck with these blasters, with megas possibly only being Walmart exclusives, and with Walmart charging $65 for a mega, and I think they're charging $28 for a blaster, and with Target.com charging $45 and then $40 for a blaster, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick these up, because with my Barnes & Noble discount, I can get these for $27. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab these for $27 in the current state of the hobby. Like, this is an amazing deal, right? And so on Wednesday, September 15th, I was able to pick up 4 Topps Chrome Blasters, right? And so that was my Wednesday. On Thursday, the September 16th, I decided to go to Walmart. This is my first time going back to this Walmart. Like, I haven't gone to Walmart in about probably about 3 or 4 weeks, just because I've been having such great success at Target.com. And so since I didn't have any success at Target.com, I was like, you know what, let's go check out Walmart here. Plus, people have been posting that they've been getting some. There's been a lot of that Target. Sorry, people have been posting up that Walmart has a lot of great stuff this week, and they did. Holy cow, did they have a lot of good stuff this week? There was probably close to like 20 to 30 select basketball hangers. There's probably about 20 Donruss football blasters. They had maybe like a dozen Topps Chrome Megas. They had a bunch of Prism baseball stuff. They had Megas and blasters of that stuff. And so I got there around 5:30, and then it just started to rain. But I was prepared. You know, I always go with like my umbrella, my chair, and I got my rain jacket on. So like if it's raining, that's fine. I can just sit there and just tough it out, right? But the cool thing was that since it was raining, the guys in front of us were like, "Hey guys, just remember your spot in line. Like come under the shelter here." So we kind of went under the canopy that covers the front entrance. So there's probably around like maybe a good dozen of us huddled up underneath the canopy there, and we just kind of remembered our spots. And so I was about ninth in line. And so at this Walmart, we do a carousel, which means that we walk through the cart aisle. You grab one thing, you circle around, and you grab another thing, right? And there's a manager there who's kind of monitoring and policing all of this. And he's pretty cool. He'll yell at people if they take more than one item. You know, and you can take your time. Like, you know, if you're kind of like trying to figure out what thing to get, you can grab. You can take like 15, 30 seconds to figure it out. But if you're like on your phone trying to like look up comps to like flip stuff, you know, the line, people in the line are gonna get restless and start saying things, you know. But yeah, so then, like I said, they had a whole bunch of select basketball hangers, Donruss football blasters, and Topps Chrome Megas. They had Prism baseball stuff as well. And so I got lucky. The first 2 times I went through the line, of course, I grabbed these bad boys. I grabbed 2 2020-2021 select basketball hangers. So I'm going to open up one of these for the channel here. I'm super excited about that. The next 2 times I went through the line, I got lucky, and I was able to grab 2 Donruss football blasters. So I'm super excited for this as well. Probably going to open up one of these, hold on to the other one. Like I said, Donruss isn't really a high-end football product, but it is one of the first ones that has rookies in their new team uniforms. So that's cool. And then my third time I went through the line, my 5th time I went through the line, I grabbed one of these. Look at that. A Topps Chrome Mega Box. And the things that this was the item that I was really looking for this week. If all I got was this, I would have been happy, right? And so I got that. This was, I think it was $65. I think these were like 27, and then the hangers were $22. So man, everything was expensive. I dropped maybe close to like $200. And so they're not too bad. Later that day, on Thursday, I ran to one of my local sports stores, local card shops, and I grabbed some top loaders too. These are the 55-point ones. I've got the regular standard size 30-point ones, but I need to get a couple of these because I've been cramming some of my autos and my bigger cards. So then, let me see here. I've got like these. I don't know what these are. These are like 135. You can see how thick they are, right? So I've been putting my autos and my numbered cards in these, But then, they bounce around a lot in there. So like if I take a card, like if I take this Tatis, put them in here, you can see just, it's hard to tell, but it's really loose. There's a lot of space in there. Could probably fit like 4 sleeved cards in here. And so I was like, you know what? I need to get the right size here and make sure that I'm not damaging my cards. So I picked up these. I think the store was selling them for $7, which is, I think normally these are just $5, but it's okay. I need it, so I grabbed that. And then I found out that this store actually has another location on the other side of the metro area, which is probably about 30 minutes away. And I was like, and they're like, yeah, that store's like way bigger. So I was like, all right, cool. So I ran down there, and it was a big store, and they had a whole bunch of really cool stuff. They had these tobacco size sleeves for like Allen and Ginter stuff. So I grabbed 2 of these. Put those there. And they also had card saver ones, right? I'm excited about these just because I want to start grading cards. And so this is kind of like the standard product that you need. You need these semi-rigids that are just a little bigger. And because it's a little bigger, you can actually fit the card. It's easier to put the card in and to take out. So let's say like if this is the top of the card of the semi-rigid, the card fits easier in there, right? Compared to, this is the regular size semi-rigid. You can see it's a little shorter and it's not as wide, right? So if you put a card in here and it's a little tighter fit, a little harder to get in, a little harder to take out. And so that's why you got to use these bigger ones. Easier to put your card in, and they're easier to take out. And I even heard like, that some of these grading companies, they will literally just take a scissor and they'll just, or like a X-Acto knife, and they'll actually just cut along the edge of these semi-rigids and just open up the semi-rigid to take out your card when it's like in the final phases of grading. That's what I've heard. I'm not too sure if that's true or not, but kind of makes sense. If you've got a card in a semi-rigid and there's like more space in it, they're not as scared to just take an X-Acto knife or box cutter and just cut that semi-rigid open. So super excited for that. I think once BGS opens up, I'm gonna send my Sixto Sanchez to go get graded. And once PSA opens up, I've got a whole bunch of parallels and refractors that I want to send in. Yeah, and then also picked up some of these card stands. I wanted to give these a try. I don't know who makes these. Doesn't say. They're just it just says Pro Mold down there. That's it. I don't know. I picked up like 5 of these. Want to give them a try. Yeah, and then I've been super busy. On Thursday night, my daughter, September 16th, Thursday night, my daughter came home. One of my daughters came home sick from school, and my wife and I were like, oh man, like, what are we gonna do? I guess we gotta quarantine now. And so we quarantined. And so that kind of sucks because with COVID going around, you just hope you don't have COVID. You just hope it's a cold. You just hope it's the flu, like the common flu, not something crazy like COVID. And so we just stayed home Friday because we didn't know what she had. And if we have COVID, we can't be going out card hunting. So that kind of sucked for the card hunting aspect because I have 2 Walmarts that I like to hit up on Fridays that have a 1 item limit. And so I was hoping that I could at least that I could at least grab like 2 more of these select hangers, or maybe 1 select hanger and 1 Topps Chrome Mega. But couldn't do that. We had to quarantine ourselves. And so that was my Thursday and my Saturday. The good news is we did get our test results back. All 4 of us are negative for COVID. So my daughter just has like a really bad cold, and so thank God for that. And so overall, you know what? This was a really good week still for the hobby. I got a bunch of product. I'm still in the process of selling a bunch of stuff, but I've just been so busy. And so I'm probably going to slow down just a little bit unless I can get my hands on some optic basketball and some Bowman Chrome baseball product. Those are the items that I'm kind of really looking forward to. But we'll see what happens. That stuff's supposed to come out this upcoming week. So we'll see what happens. Actually, Donruss Optic Basketball came out Friday, September 17th. So I saw it at the shop at my LCS, but then they were selling it for, I think they were selling it for, I don't know, I think it was like $800. It was either 800 or 1200. I couldn't tell, but I know it's expensive. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that for now. So, but yeah, hopefully I can find some optic basketball and some Bowman Chrome baseball. That stuff should be hitting Target.com and Walmart maybe this week, but for sure next week. And so, yeah. So, overall, it was a good week. I picked up 4 Topps Chrome blasters for $27 each, right here in the bottom. Can't complain about that. That's always a good deal. Especially when you compare them to Target charging $40 and Walmart charging $38 for them. Or I think they're charging $28 for them. Sorry. That's really good. And I got a bunch of new product as well, like this Topps Chrome Mega Box here, and these 2 Donruss football blasters, and these select hangers. Yeah, so it was a good week. Got some product for cheaper prices, and I got a bunch of new product. Let me know how you guys did this week. Did you guys get an opportunity to clear a shelf, or were you guys able to get your hands on some good product? And also forgot to mention in the review there, I got a bunch of supplies as well. This hobby is expensive. You gotta take care of your investment. Yeah. I'm still waiting for my Topps Chrome Light Box as well. Topps gave me a tracking number for it, but that tracking number doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I emailed them. I tried chatting with them, but the chat didn't work. And so I emailed them, and so hopefully that works. And so hopefully I get my Topps Chrome Light Box in this week. I'm also hoping I can get my hands on some more Topps Chrome Megas and some select hangers, select basketball hangers. I think that stuff, if it is available on Target.com, it should be dropping this week. But like I said, I heard that select basketball hangers and Topps Chrome baseball Megas are exclusives to only Walmart this year. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys are excited for this upcoming week. I don't think my fantasy football team's going to win this week, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully Justin Fields gets to play a little more this week. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence does better this week as well. We'll see. It's an exciting time to be in this hobby here. So, guys, I'll go ahead and end it here. So, thanks for listening to me ramble on about my week in the hobby. I hope you all had a good week, and that this upcoming week is awesome as well. So, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.